Hey everybody, welcome to the Empress Farah channel. And this is going to be the 2023 general reading for the collective, which includes generally all the signs because we all will be sharing collective energy. So I will also be doing individual 2023 prediction readings, but this one is for the entire collective because one thing you guys will find when you look at the individual signs is that you're going to see shared energy. You're going to see some predictions are going to be similar with just different, different details and whatnot. And it's because we all generally share similar energy. Okay. Um, Everybody wants to think that their individual sign is uniquely experiencing different things from all the other signs, but there's only a few differences. So I'm going to get into the read, and I was hoping to get whatever this is off my screen so I can see. And something I'm starting to do is whenever you guys are watching this, if you're interested in winning a free email reading, hit the like button, subscribe, check out the notification bell, put it on all, and comment. Comment, enter me into the drawing or comment something. Just say hi something, comment something or whatever. Okay. Definitely say enter the drawing, something like that in the comment section, okay? So that I know that you actually want to be entered into the drawing, okay? Say hi and say, hey, I want to be entered into the drawing, okay? And from that point, make sure that you check my channel because I will do an individual video to announce who the winner is. And from now on, I'm going to do, I'm likely going to do this every week. Yeah, every week. Okay, so you can comment on any video on my channel. Doesn't have to be the tarot readings. It could be any video, okay? Just make sure that you let me know that you want to be entered into the drawing, okay? And if this video is long, just go up to the right hand corner of the screen, click on the settings, and then click on video speed, and then put it on either 1.5x or 2x. That way you can hear it in half the amount of time, okay? So let me go ahead and get this going. For those of you who may not know about my TikTok will be Empress Farah Tarot. So it's Empress Farah Tarot, okay? And I'm recording for TikTok as well. And for my TikTok viewers and subscribers, if you want to see the rest of this reading after the 10 minutes is up, please go to my YouTube channel, which is Empress Farah. So at Empress Farah, or just Empress Farah, okay? And you will be able to see the full reading. So I'm going to start out with what the general energy will be overall for the year of 2023 for the collective. So I didn't even get to finish shuffling. We got the 9 of coins sideways, okay? And so the 9 of coins, you guys, sideways, because I read my cards in all directions, okay? Because it says a lot to me. You guys are definitely kind of like, I feel like the focus of your year will be if you can manage to balance out your money and your finances. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be striving for independence. Okay. Um, some of you may want to go off on your own and start your own business, be self-employed, become an independent contractor so that you have more freedom and the luxury to work on the kind of schedule that you want to work and to make the kind of money that you want to make. So some of you are going to be trying to be enterprising, while others of you are going to be trying to focus on how you can level up in a career either that you already have or sidestepping, making moves to get into a totally different career or field that will pay you better while still giving you the career options that you truly want. And you guys, I actually meant to clear this energy out real quick. Let me clear this energy out. Um, I feel like that's really important to do. I usually do that at the very start of the reading. I should have been did it. That's just to remove all any negative energy and also to bring in positive energy in your new year. So, you guys, it's like you are really, I'm just hearing money moves, okay? That's what I'm hearing, money moves. So it's kind of like one of those things, you're going to have moments where throughout your year where you're going to feel like you're not as um secure or stable or independent as you would like to be. Some of you may still end up depending on a full-time job or some other type of resources, financially or other type of resources, period, in terms of help, assistance, or resources. For some of you, this is relating to your investments and whatnot. For some reason, I'm hearing penny pinching, and I'm also hearing for somebody codependent. So some of you will be penny pinching. Others of you are going to be dealing with codependency in some form, whether it is, being dependent on an employer or being dependent on someone or some kind of uh, form of income that may be very limited. For some people that could be disability or, SSI or something like that or something else. You guys, I wish the lighting was better here, but it is what it is. And it was something else that I was hearing because a lot of the information I'm gathering is intuitive. So while I do gather what I see from the card, a lot of what I'm also gathering is intuitive. Some of you, you're going to be taking precautions in regards to if anybody is trying to pull any, I don't like hearing money laundering, like if anybody is, you know, um, guilty of such a thing or trying to make sure that you aren't looking like that's something that you're into or doing. If you have a business or operating business or whatever, a company you may be working for, that could be a concern that could come up. Because if I hear it, there's a reason why it's coming up. It doesn't have to be you necessarily. It could be anything or anyone. So I feel like you guys, you're going to really try to hang on to your coins. You're going to try to make good investments and get positive money flow and what's going out, what's outgoing. You're expecting to invest to see a return. And there's something that in particular that I feel like you guys are really, really wanting to gain. Some of you could be wanting to retire, and you're trying to like squirrel away funds for retirement because you may be anticipating retiring very, very soon. Some of you may actually be able to retire in 2024. You know what, you guys, I have to correct myself. This is for 2024, but I wrote 2023. So I don't know if I can change that title right now. Yikes. Let me see if I can change that title. It's been so long since I did a reading on my channel or done a live. So, forgive me. Okay. Let's see if that helps. Okay, that should help. So it now says 2024. My apologies. Um oh boy. Anyway, you guys got the creativity card. That is also my expressions card. You guys are going to be, I feel like you guys are going to really be trying to be more of yourselves, like literally be yourselves, be true to yourselves, and literally just, you know, um, have fun, live in the moment, um, find excitement, enjoy your life, travel. If you have any particular talents or skills, you guys are going to be showing those talents and skills. Some of you may explore other talents and skills that you may want to learn or discover. But I feel like you guys are going to also be doing more, being more proactive to literally paint the picture of what you want your life to look like from now on. So I feel like you guys in 2024, for sure, you guys are looking to gain more control over what your life looks like and will look like from this point forth, moving forward in the future. So in the present and the future, you guys are looking to create your reality to be exactly what you desire it to be for your happiness, your joy, your freedom, your independence, because I feel like freedom is the big theme. Freedom is the big theme for 2024. Freedom, enjoyment, living life, enjoying life, gaining the kind of things you want and blessings, but you're not sitting around waiting for it. You're taking more of a proactive stance with it. And while things may not 100% go the way that you're anticipating to, things will, some things will work out in your favor. Okay. So let's see what else is here for you guys in 2024. Ooh, okay. So you guys, you're going to be feeling kind of, you know, like you're not sure either what you're passionate about or where your passion really lies or where you should explore your passions. For some of you, it's going to be about, you're going to teeter back and forth between what you feel passionate about, who you feel passionate about. Some of you are going to be having a good old time, you know what I'm saying, socially in your intimate life, okay? In your romantic and your intimate life. For my TikTok viewers and subscribers, and let me if you want to this reading after okay. Let me close that for a minute. Okay. So I feel like you guys are not going to 100% quite know where your passions lies, but the good news of it is though, you guys, there's plenty of opportunity for you to explore in 2024. So I see you guys doing a lot of exploring, but I see you guys also I'm seeing a reoccurring theme with the snake. There's two cards that have a snake in it, but these cards are sideways, of course. So I feel like you guys, you're not always going to be clear or be able to discern if you're being true to yourself or not, if you're truly passionate about something or someone or not, if you and if others are being sincere with you, or if something is really what it is. Like you know what I'm saying, if something's too good to be true or not. So I feel like those are going to be some things that you guys are going to be kind of like looking at. Now I want to actually go ahead and pull some cards on your challenge and your obstacles. Challenge and obstacles. But right before challenges and obstacles, there's one more general card I want to pull for you guys. I almost missed this deck. I have a lot of decks out here on my table, so okay. Adding to you guys your overall energy in general. Yeah. This is more confirmation. Okay, so it's really interesting that you guys have two cards that I feel like I said, this is reiterating the same general energy, but just in different ways. Once again, I feel like you guys are going to struggle with your ability to discern different things in your life, and this could cause you to in finding a way to balance things, and this could cause you guys to kind of feel unempowered or feel like you cannot quite manifest the luxury or the leisure or the pleasures and the enjoyment and the fun and all the experiences that you guys want out of life. Because my mansion card is literally, it's a card of partying and celebrating and enjoying your life, but it's also luxury. So enjoying the finer things in life, enjoying life, period, overall. It's leisure, having the ability to have leisure time and leisurely funds and be able to, do more of the things you really want to do and have the time to do it and the funds and resources to do it. But you guys are going to kind of struggle with with how to manifest and create what you really truly want, what you really truly desire, which is to enjoy life and get more out of life and really level up here. It's not always about leveling up, but it's about just being able to make things happen or actually get the opportunity to gain more and enjoy more out of your life. Okay. Now, getting back to the challenges and obstacles. Okay. You guys got the Eight of Swords in reverse. Your challenge and obstacle is going to be in freeing yourself. It's going to be in, can you free yourself? Can you release yourself or pull yourself out of whatever box or cage that you literally, feel like you're in, whether you put yourself in it or you feel like you've been placed in it by circumstances. So it's literally, if you can break free from restriction and break free from limiting circumstances, and you can, however, what I'm seeing in your overall general energy is that you're going to have to fine tune your discernment, and you're going to have to learn to trust your gut, your instincts, your intuition, follow your heart. Um, Not necessarily depend on um other things, other people, other resources, or other opinions, or the need to have someone um guide you there. It's like you're gonna have to, kind of go with it and guide yourself there, but also you have to understand that you're gonna have to connect to a higher source than yourself. I don't know what you guys believe in spiritually, but I believe in God. And so I'm going to encourage you guys to connect with God, connect with the divine spirit, so that you can open up your ability to gain the answers that you actually need to discern how you're going to manage these particular things that you would like to do in your life in 2024 and moving beyond. Okay, let's move into what your blessings and your luck is going to be for this year, for 2024. So let me gather another tarot deck here. Let's see what your blessings and your luck is going to be in 2024. Let's see if you guys can remember to like, subscribe, comment, and if you want to be entered into the drawing for the free email reading, make sure that you comment that you want to be entered into the drawing, and then make sure you check back my channel in a week or two to see if you won the drawing for the free email reading. And you can comment on any video, this one or any other videos, okay? All right, so let's see. Blessings and your luck, you guys, for 2024. Final shuffle on this. Okay, wow. You guys, for 2024, you got the Wheel of Fortune, right? But it's sideways. And I can't tell you guys, this is like, you guys have so many cards that are sideways. And I pay attention to the direction of cards, okay? Because sideways says to me, you're teetering back and forth with this energy, or something is a maybe, okay? And the way I'm looking at this is, considering this is about blessings and luck, you guys can either make 2024 the luckiest year that you will ever have, or you can literally cause yourself to miss out on some of your blessings and your luck. Okay, causing yourselves misfortune. And the reason why I say this is something that you guys can cause is because it come out sideways. When I see sideways cards, it's because it's something going on in your energy within you, and something you're either doing or not doing. Something you're either being proactive or you're not being proactive, and taking a back seat to your own life, and just allowing things to go, to happen. And there's nothing wrong with going with the flow sometimes, because we can't always, control everything. Some things it's meant to just happen. But in this case, a lot of the energy I'm getting for this reading so far is that you guys literally will need to be proactive. And I think you guys already know this, but it's reiterating this message clearly through practically almost every card that's coming out. Okay. It's clearly going to be up to you the kind of year that you have next year, but this is all the potential. Okay. This is all potential. Like, you literally could have the luckiest, most awesome year next year. Okay. And even going beyond, but it's up to you guys. And it's up to you guys in terms of what it is that you do. I guess I'll pull a clarifier. Maybe I'll pull a clarifier for this. Though I still feel like it's about using your discernment and being able to step outside of your comfort zone and gaining your own ability to independently assess what needs to be done and independently act on these things and be self-motivated. Taking the initiative. Freeing yourself from things that have been restricting you or limiting you, holding you back. Whether it is mental, emotional, physical, literally something that, you know, a contract, an employer, whatever it may be, a person. Okay, so what's crossing your fortune, your potential fortune here, your potential luck and blessings, your ability to move forward or not? The Empress. The Empress is somebody who, any blessing she received, any good luck, any good karma that she receives, she literally earned it. She literally put the work into it, okay? This is not a person, and it's all gender neutral. This is not a person who they just sit there on their throne waiting for everything to come in. They don't. An Empress literally plants her seeds, sow those seeds, tends to her garden, making sure to nurture it, making sure to, you know, water it, making sure to fertilize it, making sure to do everything that's supposed to be done. Okay, so that whatever seed she planted will grow, whatever she invested in will grow. Okay, and when the time comes, whatever she invested into, she will literally yield the blessings and the abundance and the prosperity from whatever work she put in, okay? Whatever she did to earn it. This is what is crossing. If you guys have a really awesome, lucky, blessed, abundant, prosperous year next year, with all kinds of good luck, all kinds of good karma, all kinds of good fortune, all kinds of whatever it is that you want. Because the Wheel of Fortune is about whatever it is that you really want. Some of you may want a lot of money. Some of you may want a fancy car, fancy home, a better career, just, you know, better love life, whatever it is, better health, better overall life. You know, some of you may want to do a lot of traveling, whatever it is, get married, whatever it is, it's something that you guys have to put your time, energy, and effort into, and put a lot of thought into it and a lot of action. And also know when to be patient, know when to check in on something and put your energy into it, know when to pull back, and know when to understand, okay, when things are going to yield, using your intuition, your discernment. But she's not somebody who's lazy. Okay, now she always reaps what she sows, though, but she reaps well. She reaps good things. So I'm going to pull your general advice, your overall general advice, and then I'm going to move on to love and family, and then health and wellness, and then work, career, and money. All of this that I'm reading so far is general, so apply it to your life however it may make sense. Okay, so let's see what the overall general advice will be. You know, you can't get any more clarification in this. It's up to you. That's what the card says. It's up to you. It just doesn't get any more clear than that. I wish this video quality was better, honestly. Let me see if I can. I wonder. I normally use this phone to do video quality, to do the recording, but unfortunately, my TikTok from the other phone there and I'm gonna try to make sure to timestamp all this. Let me see if it will allow me to do this. Nope. I guess it's not. You know what, you guys? Because I can't stand the bad video quality. I just can't. So let me see if I can get better video quality, because this is not great. I apologize. Close that up. All right. I'll just let this sit where it is. What I'm going to do is, because I cannot, I absolutely cannot. I just can't. I'm going to flip this camera over because I can't do it with this video quality. I just can't. It just looks horrible. You guys deserve better than that. And oops. Oh. Duh. Okay. There we go. That should be better. That should be way better. Okay, that's my arm. I know you guys are probably, what is she doing? What is she doing? What I'm doing is trying to make sure that this video quality looks a whole lot better, because I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Okay. All right. That's so much better. All right. Good. Good. Okay. All right, let's do this. Okay. So sorry, you guys. But anyway, yeah. It says it's up to you. So once again, more confirmation on what I've already been telling you guys in the reading. So I apologize for how how this reading hadn't quite gone as smooth as I would like it to be, because I hadn't done the readings in a while. I had been putting out other content because I want my channel to be a multi, type of channel, not just one type of content. So you guys, general advice, for the general read here. You guys got balance and you got 3 of Cups. Okay. So with the scales, you guys, this is definitely what I started out with. It's about finding balance, and you're being told that you're going to have to find balance. More specifically, it's about your ability to stand securely, firmly, and be abundant and prosperous, and be independent and free of whatever else was burdening you, and being free of limitations. To do the things you really want to do, be able to live your life the way you really want to live it. Okay, going places you've never gone before, and doing things you've never done, and literally enjoying your life and being free to be yourself. Okay. And obtaining and gaining the things that you've always wanted, whatever that may be, in whatever areas of your life, okay? So it's telling you there's a need for balance and moderation. You're going to need to be able to compromise and cooperate when the time comes throughout the year, when it comes to working with other people or dealing with other things, or, like I said, trying to make things work and balance things out. And it's all about perfect timing also. So you're going to also need to be patient, but you're going to need to be very, there's a word I'm looking for, be very deliberate about how you move, throughout your year in terms of the things you do, people you deal with, how you go about things and stuff like that. Timing is definitely everything, okay? You got the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is telling you to make sure that you enjoy your life, okay? Three of Cups is not always about third parties, but in this case, you may need to be more social, okay? Three of Cups is about being social. It's about expanding your social circle. It's about expanding your network, okay? No matter what part of your life this pertains to, if you're trying to do business, or work for yourself, you need to expand your network. Nobody succeeds all by themselves. Everybody, cooperates and collaborates and work with other people in things. That's how you sometimes get things done or get the things you need. Okay, it's kind of like one of those things, give and take, or if you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, kind of thing. Is being resourceful. Okay, somebody else may have what you don't, or know how to do something that you don't, and vice versa, or whatever, or somebody might have the hookup or whatever. Okay, somebody could supply you with something. You could supply someone else and barter and, do exchanges. When it comes to your love life, you're going to need to get out there, meet people, mingle. Your personal life overall, you need to be around people, make friends or be around your friends, be around your family. You need to go do things, socialize, live, enjoy your life, have a good time, celebrate even just the small, simple things so that you can get more enjoyment out of your life. This is what you're being told to do, okay? So you have, there's a need for you to have more fun, okay? That's the other advice that you're getting. So you need to find balance between work and play, okay? Being serious and being able to be lighthearted, okay? And being able to do things on your own versus the need to have to do things with others all the time, okay? So there's a need for you to find a balance with your independence and being okay with being on your own or being alone and things of that sort, being able to do things for yourself or whatever, okay? So, but definitely you're going to need to enjoy life more, have more fun, and find balance in everything that you do, okay? So, oh, you got transformation, okay? You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings you great blessings. That's your other advice. Allow yourself to flourish, okay, like a butterfly. Allow yourself growth. Allow yourself room to grow. Allow yourself to, dibble and dabble and try different things. Allow yourself to have new and different experiences. Be open-minded, okay? Now, let's move on to your love and family. Okay, love and family. Let's see what's going on with that. For your love life, and family area of your lives for 2024 for the general collective. And once again, you guys, if you are interested in winning a free email reading please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell to make sure you receive notifications about when I do new videos, and comment, you know, say hi or something, and let me know that you're interested in being entered into the drawing. And in a week or two, I will be announcing who the winner is, so that I can get your email address, or you can email me or whatever, so I can do your free email reading. And I appreciate the support to my channel. All right, so love and family for the collective. Oh, collective in 2024. And I don't like being the bearer of bad news. And this is not going to be all bad. It really isn't. But what we have here, you got the Ten of Rods, the Ten of Wands, okay? Ten of Wands. Things are going to look heavy. Things are probably going to feel heavy when it comes to your love life, okay? Or when it comes to your family. Take however this will make sense for you. If you don't have any family, don't worry about it. Then apply this to your love life, okay? If you are not anticipating having a love life, but you have family, apply this to that. But you can apply this energy to both, because this particular part of reading, it's about your personal life and interactions with others, okay? Whether it's your love life or your family, friends and acquaintances, that kind of thing, okay? So this is the energy. How it plays out for all of you is going to vary, okay? But this is the general energy. You guys can always come back later to look at the reading throughout 2024 to see how it resonates or how it makes sense. And you can always comment, and please do comment and let me know how it makes sense, okay? By the way, you guys can comment on any of my videos for the reading, for a chance to win the reading, okay? So it's not limited to literally just commenting on this video only or whatever, or just the tarot videos. But there's something here that you guys are going to feel sad or sorrowful about, or that you're going to feel is a burden or hard on you, or to be too much, okay? I pray that, you know, it's not the literal death of anyone that you know. I'm going to pull clarifiers to make sure, but it certainly feels like it's the end of something, okay? And because something has to give is what I'm getting here, okay? If something or someone has been hurtful or harsh or not pulling their weight in the situation, okay? If somebody has been pretty much, you know, leaving all of the grunt work or the hard work to you, or, you know, taking advantage in some form and leaving you to have to do everything. If you've been putting most of the energy and the effort into whatever this situation is for your love life or family, or in your personal life, in terms of in dealings with others, you know, this could be about somebody, you know, people you've been dating. It could be about a relationship. It could be about a friendship. It could be about, you know, a family situation. It just feels like you got the short end of the stick, and it's causing you grief. It's too much, and you just don't know how much more you can take. Something feels backbreaking. Something feels heavy. Something feels toxic. Something feels like you have to do all the work. You have to put in all the effort, and you're not seeing any enjoyment here. You're not even seeing where you're getting back what you've put in, or where anybody else is helping or doing their share or partaking or giving as much as you're giving to the situation. Okay? There's no equal give and take here. It's unfair, it's imbalanced, and it feels like you're either heartbroken or you're disappointed. What I'm hearing is it's the straw that broke the camel's back. So this was the final straw for you in this year, in whatever is going on in your personal life and affairs, okay? You realize in 2024 something has to give, and it's not you that has to give to this anymore or any longer, because you've had enough. It's a burden already. There's no more you can give. Okay? This is causing you stress. It's causing you grief, sadness, depression, crying, tears, and I feel like for some of you, this is the end of that, because some of you, you're going to let go or walk away. You're going to end this. If somebody is like a parasite to you and they're just literally sucking or draining the life out of you, or the situation is draining the life out of you, you're ending this. But I'm hearing something about toxic justification. For some of you, for a long time, you have been trying to justify dealing with a toxic situation. Okay? You've been making all kinds of excuses for the situation to continue to persist, or for making excuses for people in general that you should not have to make any excuses for. Well, it's my mother, it's my father. I feel obligated. I have to do for them. I have to help them, Or it could be something like, it's your child, I love my child, so I have to do this. I have to do that. Or it could be, a friend who, well, we've been friends since childhood. We grew up together. They've always been, they've always had my back, but maybe they really hadn't in a long time, and it's time for them to step up. Otherwise, it's not a equal, balanced, fair friendship. They're not there for you when you really need them. They're there to always for the good times or the take, but they're not really valuing the friendship the way they should, and giving the way they should, or helping or looking out for you, right? It could be a toxic friend or just a toxic friendship. It could be a toxic lover or a toxic relationship, whether it's just boyfriend, girlfriend, or a situationship, an affair, a marriage that's long overdue, to be ended or whatever. Or maybe it's long overdue to for you to have some sort of mediation or therapy or counseling or something with this other person. But whatever the case is, if something isn't done about it in this year, whatever type of relationship this is that you have in your love life, or in your family life, or in your friend circle, or whatever, in your personal life, it's on its way out. In 2024, it's on its way out. This has been going on for a while, and in 2024, this is the straw that breaks the camel's back. Like, this is the last straw. This is it. They either shape up or you're shipping out, However, you cannot expect people to read your mind or to guess. I have a feeling for some of you, you guys already, it's like these people may already know or aware of the situation just like you are. For some of you, You're dealing with a narcissist. And I hate bringing that up, but for some of you, you are. Okay. And this is the year you break that toxic cycle, that toxic bond. It does not serve you. It never probably did serve you, or it no longer serves you and is way past due. It's expiration date. And it's rotten. And it's not, feeling good. Wow. So, Death card in reverse. This doesn't have to end, but it can be reconciled. So, in 2024, whatever this situation is that causes you stress, burden, frustration, grief, tears, whatever this is, thank God it's not the death of anybody, okay? It's not the death of anybody. It's possible, though, that somebody could fear losing somebody, right? Whether it's because somebody is struggling with a health issue, or it's because there are problems in the relationship or the friendship or the family relationship or circle or whatever it is, right? This can be reconciled. This can be worked on. It can be renewed. This doesn't have to be the end, but it's going to feel like you're ready to let this go and you're ready to exit or end this. However, you guys are going to be reconciling with something. You're going to be coming to terms with something, and I feel like somebody is going to meet you halfway, but this is not going to happen completely on its own. So don't sit and wait for it to happen. Be proactive about it. I feel like you may need to speak up. Now, anybody who, like I said, you were in great distress or crying or whatever, you're going to come out of that type of grief or disappointment. Okay. Let's see what other energy is here. What other energy is here for your love and family, friendship circle, that area of your life for 2024? I heard somebody's going to start pulling their weight, their share of their weight. Somebody's going to start giving more to the situation and being more fair and balanced. You got survival sideways. Okay. You guys don't know. You don't know if you can make it through this. Okay. You don't know how you're going to get through it or if you can make it through this, and there are going to be times where it's going to feel like things are going to feel kind of like, like you don't feel safe or secure, or it feels like a gamble or a risk. Okay. However, you have to trust in the guidance that you receive. You have to trust that you're in good hands in terms of you have to trust that you're protected by a source higher than yourself. I believe in God, whatever divine creator you guys believe in, you're being protected, but you need to have faith, because there are going to be moments in 2024 where you're going to be like, can you get through this? Can you make it? It's going to feel like a struggle. So it's, anything, I believe anything that's worth it, when things are not going right, or when challenges come, or when challenges appear, can things be worked out? Can things recover? Can things be reconciled? Sure. But you have to put in the work. You have to do the work. It won't just resolve itself by itself. It won't improve by itself. You have to make the effort to at least communicate and take whatever steps that are necessary to get that other person to meet you halfway, to bridge that gap. Let's see what other energy is here. Ooh, okay. Yeah. So you guys feel in this particular situation in 2024 in regards to your love life or your family situation, your friendships or whatever, it's like feeling underappreciated, but still trying to handle yourself gracefully, still trying to be a peacemaker or be peaceful or not make big deals about things, still show the best side of yourself. But things can get a little pesky, a little annoying, a little messy. Somebody in the situation may be messy. Somebody in the situation may be greedy. There's another word that I'm looking for. There's another word I'm looking for. Over consuming. Someone's definitely a mess or messy, okay, and pesky. And this can annoy you. This can feel like it's an undesirable, unwanted situation. But it can be cleaned up, though. The next cards I want to pull. You guys are going to have to value yourselves, but you're also going to have to be honest with yourselves, okay? So that you can free yourself. So you can free yourself from whatever this is. So you can free yourself. Uh-oh. Hold on, you guys. My munchkin is sick, so let me check on him real quick. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me make sure they're okay. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. Motherhood comes first, but they're being taken care of. Thank God for family. They're being taken care of. Okay, so, and to be honest with you, I didn't expect that either. So let me tell you, you guys are going to have to make sure that you literally take a hard, deep look at yourself and make sure that you understand your value, your worth, but also make sure that you're being honest with yourselves, okay? Because this is what's going to help release you and free you from the burdens of this situation, okay? There's a need for you to take some accountability here, is what I'm looking at. I kind of feel like some of you have been self-sacrificing yourselves because you have this belief. It's like a martyr type of complex, you know, wanting to be noble, wanting to be that good person, wanting to be, and it's nothing wrong with, you know, wanting to be that person who is there for others, who's good at heart, and who is giving and loving. And that is a part of your beauty. That is a part of the blessing of who you are and what you have to offer and give to the world and others. However, you have to also make sure that you acknowledge that when you are in situations where you feel overwhelmed, burdened, or like others are, or, you know, situations are weighing heavy on you and it's too much, and you may feel taken advantage of, taken for granted, underappreciated, devalued, or like you're not seen or heard, or like things aren't fair or balanced, or like you're not getting what it is you deserve, or like you feel restricted in some form. You know, you have to look at yourself and say, am I responsible for allowing this to happen? Am I responsible for allowing people to treat me in this manner, or put me in this type of situation or predicament, you know? And you can't wait for others to recognize it and then do, you know, the right thing. Sometimes you have to honor your own self, your own values, your own desires, you know, and never wait for somebody else to recognize that they're imposing on you. Some people will know that they're imposing on you. They won't care. If you're dealing with a narcissist, they're not going to care. They'll see it, but they're not going to care. Whereas you have some people, they're so self-centered, you know, it would never occur to them, you know, oh, you know, they're doing too much in imposing on you in certain ways. And then you have some people, they're just not very aware. They're just not very aware. They're not very conscious. Either way it go, you would have no one to blame but yourself if you sit there and you put up with it, you take it, you don't speak up, and you don't proactively decide to either pull away a bit or set some boundaries. Okay. Otherwise, you're imprisoning yourself. But you have the opportunity to reflect and go within and release yourself from this prison, or from these restrictions, or from this limitation, or from whatever it is that has had you feeling overwhelmed, burdened, and like you're unhappy in the situation, and you're not really being acknowledged, or, you know, given credit, or at least being appreciated. Okay. So let's see what blessings and luck you will have in your love life, because we've already noticed and observed the obstacles and the challenges. It's here. It's apparent to me, you know, day and night. And from the general read, the cards just kept reiterating generally the same message. You know, so there's only so many cards that you could pull that would make sense to just keep getting the message through. Okay, so let's go to your blessings and your luck when it comes to your personal life, be it your love life, your, you know, family life, friendships, that kind of thing. What luck and blessings does the collective have in 2024? Okay, so these two, it's like they handed themselves out. Ooh, wait. Okay. Now, this is like interesting here. Okay. So you guys, I don't know how well you can see it. You got the Four of Wands, you got the Six of Cups. Okay. To me, that's the great card to see for your love life. You guys have the opportunity to gain stability and security when it comes to your personal life, when it comes to your friendship circle, when it comes to your love life and relationships, when it comes to your family. It's like unity. You guys are going to see unity and coming together in 2024 in this area of your life, either within family, in your family circle, your friendship circle, or in your actual love life or relationships or whatever. Okay. For some of you, you will gain commitment on a serious level. That could be, somebody wanting to literally live together. If you're not already, like if you were just dating and whatnot, it could be someone really wanting to get in a serious relationship with you, where it could be live-in relationship, it could be engagement, it could be literally marriage. When it comes to your love life, when it comes to your friendship circle or your family circle, it's literally you're going to see things coming together in which you're going to be spending more time with friends and family. You guys are going to be getting along with, a lot better with family and friends, or enjoying family gatherings like reunions and celebrations and events and things with family and friends, you know, um, and in celebration, you know. This is beautiful. I'm hearing weddings also, you guys. But now, you guys are no longer going to be revisiting your past. Okay? You guys are going to be moving forward. So I feel like with whatever this positive energy is when it comes to um, gatherings, unions, um, celebrations, coming together, unifying, harmony, you know, that energy is going to be because you're no longer going to look to the past. You're going to let the past go, whether you let people from the past go and you move on forward to building new and creating new, or you're going to literally let the past go. So if there were things that were bothering you about something that happened in the past between you and somebody else in your personal life, whether it's a family member, a friend, a lover, whoever, you're not, those things no longer serve you. Those, those old memories, the, things that may have happened or things that may have been, been done. Even just the whole thing of being overly nostalgic, and over romanticizing the past. You're going to kind of let that go and release that so that you can move forward and be more harmonious in the present energy with people in your personal life. You're going to see people being more harmonious with you um, in the present, in moving into the 2024 and throughout that year. You're not going to be revisiting the past. Let those old things go. You're also probably not going to be entertaining people from the past, like I said. So, you're not going to see people also from your past just popping up either out of the blue. If they do, it's not going to be them trying to, or even being allowed to play on old energy. I feel like you're going to shut that down, or they're just going to let that go. And I feel like I said, there's some ability to reconcile things. Okay. There's ability to reconcile things. And with reconciling and seeing harmonious energy, it's literally you can't look back to the past, because if you do, it's like being petty. It's like saying you won't let something go. You know what I'm saying? And not being able to let things go is a heavy energy in itself, which is another reason why you guys would see, God, I can't pick these cards over these nails, which is why you got the 10 of Wands there with the burden. You know, it's a burden to carry old stuff, old energy, old, like regrets, or carrying disappointments from the past, and carrying hurt from the past, or carrying, upsetting memories and things. And you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you have to look forward and not look back. Okay? Sometimes you have to be willing to let things go and be in the present moment and look forward to the future. Okay? That's how you get into a place of harmonious energy with others. Okay? Where you can collectively come together and it be an occasion to celebrate, and it be a time to just enjoy one another and be in good terms with each other. And for some of you, like I said, commit to one another in a serious way. If it's a partner or a lover or whatever, like I said, if it's with friends, it's going to be a good time in 2024, you guys. Okay. Family, it's going to be a lot of reunions, a lot of enjoying family time, with family events and whatnot. So I like that energy. I absolutely like that. So that's the blessings and the luck for your love life and your personal life, family, friends, whatever, for 2024. Let's get you some general advice for that area of your life, and let's see what advice you get for that. You have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. I feel like in general, if I had to apply this to whatever aspect, be it friends, family, lovers, I feel like you're going to find a lot more common ground, or things in common with people, things that will allow you to be more compatible. So that's, to me, that's like compatible energy. Common interests. You're going to really click with people. You're going to really hit it off with people. Oops. Why is that doing that? You're going to really share some good moments. Some good moments with people. Ooh, wait. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. So you're definitely going to see things move forward into better energy, better luck when it comes to love, family, friendship circles. Okay. So if things weren't going so great prior to 2024 in that area of your life, you're going to see things move forward into better energy in this area of your life. Okay. So a situation will suddenly move forward, fortune and luck will be on your side, your energy will be on your side. It'll be a time of positive change. Okay. Good karma as well. Okay. So let's see what other energy and advice is there for that area of your life. Bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine when it comes to your love life, your friendship circles, your family life, and the situation will improve. So you just can't get better advice than that. Okay. When it comes to your love life, your family circle, your friendship circle, that's all good energy there. You know what I didn't pull from? Do I need to pull from that deck? Let me pull from this deck. Okay. You're going to need to give more. Make sure that you show appreciation. Say thank you sometime. Give people hugs and express positive energy towards people. Because I feel like in 2024, you're going to see that energy reciprocated, okay? Where you're going to show people appreciation and they're going to show that energy back. But make sure you also express that you want to see people show you that energy back as well, okay? Like I said, closed mouths don't get fed. Don't expect people to be mind readers, but I feel like that energy will be there. Just make sure you give of yourself as well, okay? And when you're having or experiencing frustrating moments, okay, where things don't quite look the way you want them to, it's telling you to blow off some steam, meaning make sure you, um, you know, go thing else to focus on that will be productive so that you can um, get rid of that frustrating energy, because it's kind of hard to be in harmony with other people or in good terms with other people or have good energy with other people if you're not able to clear out the negative energy. Okay, so if you walk around frustrated, angry, and mad, of course you won't get along with anybody. um, your energy matters as much as the other person's energy. Okay, the energy you give is the energy you get in a lot of cases. um, all right, so we're going to move forward to health and wellness for 2024, and I will make sure to timestamp the readings here for 2024 for the different areas so that you guys will know that you can skip forward to the different aspects that you're interested in for 2024 predictions. All right, so, okay. Health and wellness. Health and wellness. All right, so I have my Herbal Tarot deck here, and I also have some cards that I did personally. So let's see. Health and wellness. Actually, checking this off so that I know that I did those particular areas for the reading. All right. For 2024. Okay. All right, you guys have, let's see, Queen of Pentacles sideways and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So, in regards to your health and wellness, and health and wellness can relate to mental health, emotional health, and your physical health, okay, as well as your spiritual health. So in regards to, let's say, your mental and emotional health here, I would say this is about your self-worth, okay? And being able to acknowledge your self-worth in a healthy way and not lose balance with it, okay? You guys may, like I said, you may be going through that in 2024 in which you guys will not always feel worthy or like you're proud of yourselves or what you do or feel good about yourselves, whatever that may be. And that could be different for everybody. You have some people, they may not feel good about themselves because of where they're at in their lives, whether it's in regards to their career and work or the kind of money they make, or if it's in regards to feeling worthy when it comes to how you feel about yourself when it, in relation to your love life. Like if you feel like others don't accept you or want you, in your love life or your friendships or whatever, or your family circle. It could also be, um, just your self-esteem overall. I feel like you guys may have some battles with your self-esteem in 2024. Okay. There'll be moments where you will feel good about yourselves and feel like, you're on top of the world, and, acknowledge all that is good about you. There literally will be moments where you will feel like a king or a queen of the world, or just feel like you're a king or a queen, um, in your power. You know what I'm saying? But then there'll be moments where you feel like a peasant. But for some reason, I feel like it's tied to what you do. So your work, your career, your money, your finances, hobbies, how you view or value yourself. And unfortunately, in today's society, a lot of people, they kind of look at their self-worth and their value based off of the things they have, what they do for a living, how much money they make, the assets or material things they've acquired. This is something you are going to be kind of like going back and forth with. I don't want to say struggle with, but half the time you will, and the other half the time you will not feel that way. The other half the time you will feel, actually, like I said, like a king or a queen and sit in your power, and understand that you are not what you have. You are not the things that you do. There will be moments where you will be proud of the things that you've acquired or accumulated, or things that you've achieved or accomplished. Okay. Just be careful to not tie all of your value to material things and possessions, and how the world views you in terms of your success or as a person. You are not the things you have. You are not the things you do, your reputation and stuff. Look at yourself in terms of your value and your worth, from within and through connecting through the divine. You should see yourself how God sees you. Okay. If you're, I believe we're all children of God, and, God loves you. And there's a reason for that. God made us in his likeness. So how can you be less than if God created us in his likeness? Okay. So God doesn't value you based off of what you have or what you do. He doesn't care anything about what you do or what you have or how other people see you. It matters how God sees you. Okay. God cares about who you are inside. Okay. Now, other things I'm looking at in terms of your health. Okay. Going beyond the mental, emotional, psychological, and spiritual in that aspect. Okay. You have marshmallow root for the Queen of Pentacles. That's an herb, because this is the herbal tarot. And you have, now I've never heard this herb, Elecampane. So I'm going to look that one up. But I know for a fact that marshmallow root, it's good for your digestive health. So if, you guys may experience issues with digestion and your digestive tract, or with being, with being bloated, very gassy, with, a upset stomach. For some, it's going to be different. Okay. It's going to be different for each person. But marshmallow root literally is for people with digestive issues. And I've taken it myself. Okay. When I have an upset stomach. Now, it's not necessarily for nausea, but it's definitely if you have, stomach cramping, bloating, gassy, discomfort in your stomach for those reasons. Okay. I wouldn't say as much for acid reflux, but some of you could still be experiencing that. So let's look further into the other potential health issues here that you guys may have to look out for. Okay. Now, this isn't 100%. Okay. This is the potential. If some of you, and I say potential because some of you may already be aware that these are things that you're prone to, or things that you may have to look out for, whether it's because genetically or hereditary, or because there's certain things you're eating or doing, or you're in certain moods, like being upset a lot or something that could be causing your digestive and your gut to be having issues or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So some of you may already be aware that you're going to need to be proactive about this particular health issue when it comes to digestive health. But let's see what the other card is pertaining to in terms of health. Now, this is it's not a new deck, but it's not my most experienced deck. Okay, so I will be referring to this booklet. It's okay. Seen other readers do it. It's okay. Okay, so, and then I'll pull from the more direct cards, okay, in terms of health issues. So I want to leave these cards in position that I found them in. Leave them in the position I found them in. Now I want to get back into the other thing before, where some of you may not be receiving something that you deem to be valuable to you, or something that you feel has a lot of worth to you, or you may not be receiving certain offers, okay, whether it is job or work, career, money, or in some other area of your life where you may be wanting, like let's say if it's your love life or something, you may be, hoping someone was going to offer more to you or whatever, and you didn't quite, receive it, because maybe they didn't offer to you what you was hoping they would offer to you, in terms of in being involved with them romantically, or in your friendships or family situations. That can cause you, like I mentioned earlier, to kind of sometimes feel sad or depressed or whatever, and questioning your worth or your self-worth. And like I mentioned earlier, do not tie your self-worth based off of anything you have, or anything, or how others treat you. Okay, people don't always recognize a person's value or worth, and some people, they don't like to give of themselves, because they're too busy trying to be self-serving, or sometimes people are busy trying to protect themselves, so they don't want to give as much of themselves. So you have to be aware of that, which is another reason why you don't want to tie your self-worth and value to anything outside of yourself, in terms of how somebody else may treat you or behave or view you. Okay, now here it is. All right, so marshmallow root is also anti-inflammatory, you guys. So some of you may deal with issues with inflammation in the body in some area, or overall. Okay. Ginger, by the way, raw ginger is naturally anti-inflammatory as well. Okay, you guys. So is turmeric. So taking in spices like turmeric, and and roots like ginger, raw ginger, stuff like that, into your diet can help with inflammation in the body. All right. Um, so it's also soothing. Vulnerary. I don't know what that is, but it's nutritive. Some of you may need to make sure you get enough nutrition. Okay. It treats ulcers and sores. Okay, so you guys look out for potential for ulcers and sores. Soothes irritation such as urinary stones. Be careful about urinary stones as well. That means you guys need to be careful about kind of the fluids you're drinking. Because some people drinking a lot of soda, or getting too much calcium in their diet and things like that, just an imbalance in your diet can cause, like, urinary stones or kidney stones. I am not a doctor, by the way. I'm not a doctor, so please make sure in 2024 that you see your doctor about any health issues that you may be experiencing. However, This is just pointing out the potential. Nothing is set in stone. This is the potential energy for potential health concerns in 2024, okay, for the collective, okay? Depending on how you, with your free will, how you go about taking care of your wellness and your health, depends on the outcomes that you get with your health. Okay. So if you're doing your due diligence, you're going to the doctor, you're eating right, doing exercise, and not stressing a lot, and you're praying or meditating, whatever it is that you do spiritually, you know, um, balancing your chakras, stuff like that, you guys could very well avoid some of these things unless it's hereditary or it is something unexpected that comes up from unexpected events or unexpected changes in your diet. Okay. So, marshmallow root promotes healing. It is applied as a poultice for inflamed wounds and injuries. Okay, so be careful of gaining any inflamed wounds or any injuries in 2024. But I feel like in any given year you should be careful, regardless, because anybody can incur an injury in any particular year. Okay, even if it's just small or tiny. Okay, it doesn't always have to be major. All right. So, in terms of divinatory meanings, a woman in charge of nurturing and caring for others, a mother or a businesswoman, a woman of means and accomplishments, a wise crone, someone to turn to for advice. Okay. It can also be someone who's irresponsible. Now, this doesn't have to be about a woman because it's a queen. This could be anybody. If you're a man or a woman, it doesn't make a difference. Just take the woman out of it. Okay. Um, but getting back into it, because this card was sideways, all right, because I pay attention to that. Also be aware of, make sure you're responsible. Okay, make sure you take good care of yourself, make sure you take care of situations. Okay, uh follow through on things, because it's also pointing out issues with not following through with primary responsibilities and cares. Okay, take care of your health. Some of you guys, I feel like you're gonna there are points and moments you're gonna know that you could be slacking on doing things that could affect your well-being and your health. uh don't do that. And I think we all do it sometimes. I certainly do have my moments of slacking on um, eating a healthier diet or doing exercise and stuff, stuff like that. We all have those moments, but this is pointing out to definitely make sure you're careful of that, or cautious of that in 2024. Okay. And a wise, stately manner that can hide inner emptiness and lack of true knowledge. Make sure that you're not being blind or willfully blind or willfully ignorant about certain things. Because you guys, if there is, for instance, right, if you start experiencing certain symptoms and you feel the need to uh you know look it up on WebMD or Google it, you know that it's okay to do that, because that could help you, better recognize, are you experiencing something serious going on with your health that would warrant you to go to your doctor, even though you should go for your regular checkups and things throughout the year. If you're experiencing something that seems a little unusual and you kind of feel the need to look more into it, it's okay to do that, to read up on it, do your research, and yes, inquire with a health professional, a licensed health professional. I am not one, but look up a licensed health professional and speak with one. Um, and in today's time, you have a lot of people who don't have medical insurance, and I don't want to be one of those people to ignore that fact, right? You have telehealth um, options now where you can pay to speak with a doctor or a nurse practitioner online. Amazon has something like that, and there's a few other companies. I don't know all their names, but do your research. You have clinics you can walk in and pay out of pocket. Make sure you guys save up money to have a fund to be able to afford to go to one of those clinics if you need to, or do a telehealth thing or whatever. If you have insurance, great. Use it. Go to the doctor if you need to. But if you guys know you're experiencing some weird symptoms or whatever, don't ignore it. you know, it's okay to inquire to get the knowledge or information necessary to know what you're dealing with, okay? And that's pretty much what that's pointing out. I like looking in this booklet for the herbal tarot because all of the meanings, um, I feel like with this particular tarot deck, the meanings don't always 100% um, aren't the same as a traditional tarot uh, divinatory meaning. Okay, so I like to go by how the author, you know, uh, views the meaning for certain types of cards. Okay, because this is for the health portion of the reading. Now, in terms of this other card here, Knight of Pentacles, and the herb for Ella campaign. Let's see. And if the reading is going a bit long or slow, you guys, you can always go to the settings on the screen there and put it on speed settings 1.5 or 2x. That way you can watch this in half the amount of time, okay? All right, so Ella campaign, once again, so this is definitely pointing out this particular herb also correlates to the digestive system. Okay, it's for the digestive system. It's an expectorant, carminative, helps treat and prevent the formation of mucus in the lungs. Also cures coughs, aids in digestion. I have no clue where you can find this herb other than an actual. You may have to look up an actual herbalist, but ginger, fennel, marshmallow root. Those particular herbs I know for sure is good for the digestive system and can commonly be found in your local health food store or your local Whole Food store and Amazon. Okay. You also can find them in certain grocery stores or Walmart and things like that, but you would have to find it in the tea section, okay, where you find a tea that may be for digestive things like belly comfort tea or detox tea. You can find ginger in for sure, and it's good for digestion, okay? All right, like I said, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I do like to point these things out. You're responsible for whatever it is that you do in regards to your health. Make sure you go to a doctor, okay? All right, so, yeah, it's pointing out digestive health. It's uncanny that 2 cards for digestive health came out. So, this card is also correlating to thoughts about business and finances, schemes, security, savings, and so forth. Service, loyalty, steadfastness, a good working partner, though not very inspiring. That's in the upright, but this is in reverse, so it's aimless and worthless pursuits with no gain in sight. Squandering money, spending a spendthrift, being frugal, placidity, stagnation, and inertia. I never look at the Knight of Pentacles that way. I usually look at the Knight of Pentacles if it's in reverse as not receiving an offer that is of value to you or not receiving some type of money or funds or a job offer or, could even be a raise that you're not being offered. But this is about your health, okay? But I would be amiss to not point out that sometimes other areas of your life, such as work, jobs, money, can cause you stress, and stress can cause people what? Health issues. It can cause people to be, mentally, emotionally not well, through depression and anxiety. It can also cause actual literal stress and being upset, which definitely in turn can become digestive problems. Okay, so sometimes digestive problems are not always a result of what we're eating or hereditary. Sometimes it's a result of the stress we're experiencing in other areas of our lives, okay? And it causes a spiritual effect, that ripples into the physical, okay? mental, emotional, and spiritual things can cause you physical health issues sometimes, okay? Now, a regular medical doctor may half agree with that and may half disagree with that in terms of the spiritual stuff, but they would say, that stress can cause digestive issues, okay? So, like I said, I'm not a doctor, but let's go with, these are my health cards that I created myself, and let's see what potential health issues could arise in 2024 for the general collective for some of you. Keep in mind you have free will, and depending on how proactive you are or not in your life when it comes to your health, whether you make sure you get good rest, detox, drink enough water, eat well, in terms of eating healthy, or at least making sure to balance out in moderation, healthy versus the other stuff that's not necessarily so healthy. Making sure you get good rest, making sure you go to your doctor. You may take vitamins or herbs or herbal supplements. I do. All of you may not do that. Some people do, but these things can be factors in how your health may turn out for some of you. So some of you may experience these health issues where some of you may not. Okay? Everybody is individual and different, but let's see what the potential is. Beyond the digestive issues. So for some of you, you may have issues with your joints in 2024. You may need to pay attention to your sacral root chakra, okay, on the spiritual end. Now, some spiritualists believe that certain health issues, mentally, emotionally, physically, or whatever, can be caused by chakras that are not in alignment or that are not balanced. So the colors of the cards correlate to potential health issues based off of the chakra that may be responsible for those particular health issues. So we're going to also pay attention to what chakras you may need to work on rebalancing through either meditation or through listening to like some singing bowls or, binaural beats, okay? Some of you may experience issues with hair loss, okay? Hair loss and shedding for some of you. Some of you may experience issues with being paranoid, okay? If you're one of those people who watch, those shows like murder mysteries and stuff like that, you should already know. And if you don't know, watching shows like that can literally make you paranoid. So I would caution, maybe lower watching murder mysteries and stuff like that, because it literally will cause you to not trust people. Okay, if you're into watching stuff about aliens and this and that and the other, that can cause you to be paranoid too. But anyway, some of you may experience issues with safety, feeling compromised, or potential safety hazards. So be careful, be cautious. Now, when you're out and about in public, even when you're at home, make sure you're aware of your surroundings, okay? Make sure you are, it's almost like when you're home, make sure you're childproofing your home, like, especially if you have kids, young kids, where they might leave their toys laying around everywhere and Legos, and you could trip and fall on those things or hurt yourself. If you have pets, be very careful, because sometimes, and I have pets, they literally sometimes will randomly cross your path. Or I have a big, beautiful husky, and sometimes he does not realize that when he's running and he's running around me or something, especially when I go to let him out the door, he may literally step on my foot, and that can hurt sometimes. Okay. I've had cats that trip me up, you know what I'm saying? I've seen them trip my mother up. But when you're out and about in public, okay, in 2024, be aware of your surroundings, whether you're going for a walk or a jog at the park or in your neighborhood, whether you're, at the gym, be aware of equipment that may not be safe or whatever. Be aware when you're walking in and out of stores and parking lots, if you're out at night, be aware of potential safety hazards. That's something that you guys want to pay attention to in 2024, okay? Because that could cause issues with your health or just in your, with your life overall in general. Like, it's a lot more crime going on these days. And you don't want anybody to try to attack or anything like that. When you're driving on the road, don't get caught up in road rage. Be careful and aware of other drivers. Be a defensive driver, because sometimes that's where the safety compromise might be with these crazy drivers on the road. Let's see what else is here popping up. For the ladies, your female reproductive organs and system, so ovaries, the uterus, the cervix, the yoni, okay? Make sure you take care of that health, okay? If you need to go to the OBGYN, gynecologist, if you need to make sure you eat yogurt or take probiotics, okay, for the yoni health. Making sure to use delicate soaps when, for the yoni and stuff like that. I drink red raspberry leaf tea. You can also find female toner tea or pregnancy tea, even if you're not trying to get pregnant, because all three of those teas have red raspberry leaf in it, which is good for improving and maintaining the health of the female reproductive system. And that's something that my grandmother and my mother educated me about when I was younger, okay, when I was like in my teen years. And when I tell you, that's a really great herbal supplement to drink as a tea or take. It's wonderful, okay? Especially if you have any painful periods and things like that. I haven't had one since. But make sure you also go to your doctor, okay? Because like I said, I'm not a medical doctor. So anything you hear here, okay? It's not professional medical advice, all right? It's from my personal life experience and from my personal knowledge. And some of you may experience issues with swelling. Make sure that you're not taking in too much sodium into your diet, that you have healthy circulation in your throughout your body, and please go to your doctor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to pull 2 more cards, and then that will be the end of the health read. Okay. Some of you may feel overwhelmed in 2024. Do not take on more than you actually can, okay? Don't bite off more than you can chew. Beware of the burdens, okay, that already came up earlier in your 2024 reading. Some of you need to be careful about becoming pre-diabetic, or some of you may think you're pre-diabetic or discover that you might be becoming pre-diabetic. Some of you, if you're already diabetic, okay, you need to be very careful about that health condition and make sure that you do what you're supposed to maintain your health in regards to it. Take whatever medications you're supposed to take. Make sure you're not eating things that you're not supposed to eat. Please see your doctor. Do the right thing, you guys, okay? Because that's popping up as a potential issue for those of you who are either prone or already having those issues, okay? And tumor, somebody here may get a tumor scare in 2024, or may, you know, actually be dealing with this, whether it could get worse or maybe it may improve and get better. Now, something I do want to point out is, while these are potential health issues that could pop up based off of the spiritual energy of the cards coming up, some of these things can also improve as well in 2024. But these are health issues that you can, are to be aware of, okay? It doesn't mean that they have to come upon you in a negative way. It could be these things, if you already experience them, could go away, and you could experience improvements in your health. Whereas some of you, these are things that could pop up and become an issue, okay? So be aware of that. But I'm not a medical doctor, so do not take any of this information and use it to replace with, an actual doctor. Don't do that, okay? Be responsible, be rational, and make sure you go to an actual medical professional, okay? So, I have to say it's for entertainment purposes only. I have to say it because you have some people out there that absolutely, will sit there and watch readings online and totally ignore the fact that they should go to a doctor or do the right thing, okay? And that's crazy. Even if a reading turns out to be accurate in any form, it doesn't mean you should ignore seeking out professional medical advice from a professional licensed medical professional, okay? Please make sure you guys do the right thing. All right, so I have to say that, okay? But I'm all for being aware about your health or potential and, being proactive about it. All right, final part of the 2024 reading, okay? Work, career, and money. Work, career, and money. Let's see how that will fare for you guys in 2024 for the collective. For some reason, I feel I need to pull this deck. Okay, so we have Three of Pentacles here in reverse. When it comes to your work, career, and money, you guys could be feeling in that particular year or in 2024, if you're already watching this in 2024, you could be feeling like you or experiencing concerns with, this is two ways that I view this. You're either feeling like you're not receiving the acknowledgement, the credit, the rewards, the promotions that you feel you have worked for, earned, or deserved. Or you could be experiencing, I'm hearing you're not seeing, getting cooperation from an employer or a higher up. It could also be, and I feel like this is all connected. It also could be that you guys, you don't quite know how to put a valuable spin on something. Like you don't know how to take something in its roughest form or in its raw form or in its natural state and transform it into something else. So in terms of your work and career, you may not know how to, I would say, make the most out of your work and career, or how to make a transition in your work or career from one field to the next field, or if you are trying to get into business or start a business, or like I said, maybe you're trying to take your career to the next level, or you're wanting to level up, or you want to jump into a whole nother career period. You may not know exactly how to take that leap or make that jump or take the steps or what steps to take, okay? And for some, I'm hearing the education and skills that you have, you don't know how to quite put them to use so that you can um, make money off of it or turn it into a abundant or prosperous career, or, really earn what it is you feel you're worth or deserve. Now, you got the Two of Cups here. I want to view this upright, but it also feels sideways. So I'll take it. It could be either or, right? I feel like you guys will experience a collaboration, a partnership. Some of you may receive a contract or receive a offer, whether it is a job offer, some sort of employment opportunity, or literally a merger in some form. Whether you have a business that you're trying to collaborate with other businesses or gain partnerships or sponsorships through whatever it is that you do. It could also be, yeah, it also could be, wow, yeah, a contract, a literal contract. Some of you may do independently contracted work and you gain a new contract or a better one. Some of you may look into doing independently contracted work. Some of you, um, you literally get a job offer and you find that it's a good fit between you and that company, and and it'll be something where you will literally feel valued. Because for some of you, I feel like, and this is going to be a different thing for some of you. For some of you, I feel like wherever it was you were before, okay, like with a previous employer or previous jobs or previous type of work that you were doing, whether you working for yourself or others or whatever, you could have been feeling like you weren't getting what you really deserved. You weren't earning what it is that you felt like you were worth, or you weren't getting paid right, or you weren't receiving fair treatment, or you weren't receiving fair contracts, or you weren't getting the raises or the promotions or giving credit for the work that you do. Some of you, you couldn't quite figure out how to network either when it comes to your business dealings. Okay, like how to take certain connections and make the most out of them. For some of you, this is going to change for the better, where you find the right connections, okay, where it will truly be beneficial for you both as either business owners, business partners, or when, like I said, coming back to if you're working for somebody, in terms of, an employer and gaining new employment or whatever. If you're still at the same employer and you've been trying to overcome the issue of feeling like you're not being treated fair or like you're not getting what you feel you deserve, I feel like this could change for you. Whereas for others of you, this may not change. And that's why I saw the card in the upright, but also then sideways. But I feel like it all depends on something that you do or where you take it. And in some cases, it's just the circumstances, okay? Like for somebody, their job that they're working at, there could be mergers, there could be literal mergers within that company, merging within, another company that you're working for. And this could work in your favor, where things kind of shift, and the company starts changing its policy, changing, pay grades and payroll and all this other stuff. And you know what I'm saying? And start moving things around in terms of its business structure and the way it operates, and how it could bring in new policies, like new values on, that when the company was just a standalone company versus before it merged with another one, this other company could bring values that are better in terms of how it treats and values its employees, that could have an effect. That could allow you to start being better recognized for the work that you do as an employee for that company. Okay. Or, like I said, if you work for yourself, you could find yourself gaining better connections that are far more compatible with you as a business owner or as an independent contractor when it comes to contracts that you receive or assignments or whatever. You know, those assignments could start becoming better and you start getting what you feel you're worth. You know, either way it go, this is a good thing. If there was any grievances on the job where there were like issues, I see mediation. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's see what else is here for work, career, and money. Either way it go, it looks like you guys desire to have more compatible work, career, and money situations. And for some of you, you may discover, like I said, that you don't quite know how to get the most rewarding experience and results out of it. Or for some of you, you're going to experience, you know, feeling like you're overlooked, underpaid, or like you're not fully recognized for what it is you do. But this could change. This could change, though. It all depends on how you go about it. It also can depend on circumstances as well, even in situations where it feels like it's not much you can do. I mean, I don't know why I'm hearing something about what's appropriate. Appropriate circumstances. Okay. So you got the community card sideways. There's a potential for merging, but there's also a potential for severing ties or severance. But it feels like there is definitely a need for harmony, a need for, like I said, mediation. For those of you who feel like you're not quite valued for what you do and feel like you're not gaining what you deserve and you're not knowing how to make the most out of this, or not knowing how to really make a success. It looks like you guys need to get more involved with the community. Some of you have not. Some of you need to network more, and some of you have not been networking as much. I feel like you guys may need to find better balance with that. Some of you, you're going to feel like you're not gaining new opportunities or the opportunity to walk through that door. But this is not permanent, though, is what I'm hearing intuitively. I really feel like it comes down to your need to expand your network, your ability to network in your field, and you needing to make collaborations or needing to extend yourself in some form so that you can find the right fit for your job, work, career, money. Cast your net. That's what I'm hearing. You need to cast your net. Far and wide, cast your net so you can gain the right opportunity. The right employer will employ you is what I heard for somebody. Thanks. Money card. Now, there's two ways I can look at this. And I will look at them both ways because this is a collective reading, it may resonate differently for different groups of you. For some of you, there's a money drought. Okay? You could be seeing this change. Whereas for others of you, you could be feeling stagnant with your money. It's not that you don't have it, but you don't see it growing. Okay? Whether you've invested it and you don't feel like it's growing the way you want it to in this particular year, or it's because you want to earn more money and you feel like you deserve to earn more money, or you should be, but you're not quite getting the pay raises or the promotions that you deserve, or not quite seeing the opportunities that you want to see. In a minute, I'm going to look at the obstacle and the challenge, though I kind of feel like it really is, it comes down to your need to network and expand your network, connect with people in your field, reach out. In 2024, I want some of you to be aware of how you spend your money, because I feel like somebody is going to, if they're not careful, go broke over trying to travel, and not travel like in the most reasonable way, but like I feel like somebody is going to splurge on because this is not just about your work and career, this is also your money sector. Okay, so this is also your money sector. Be careful of overindulging in luxuries. Okay, some of y'all, you really gonna be overindulging in luxuries because you feel secure. Okay, some of you, you'll be able to get away with that because you may have saved up for it. However, for those of you who you know you didn't save up for this, and I caution everybody should have a emergency stash of money saved somewhere. Okay, even if you just put a little bit, you know, to the side bit by bit. But I feel like somebody's gonna go broke just trying to live it up. You know what I'm saying? Just from trying to enjoy life more and wanting to indulge in fancy things, and, you know, travel and all this other stuff, and God knows what. And you're just gonna feel like this is gonna make you feel more stable and secure, or you could be feeling like you're already stable and secure. But be careful with your money. Some of you are stable and secure enough to enjoy the luxuries of life, and that's okay. Because some of you, I feel like you stash some of your money aside for this. You've been saving up for it. You've been hiding money from yourself just so you can, you know. Now, for others of you, please be careful in how you invest your money. Because some of you, I'm aware, you may be into, you know, digital coins and stuff like Bitcoin and crap, or, excuse my language, or you may be into literal stock investments, or other like, or certain types of, you know, accounts and things like Roth accounts and all this other, you know, type of accounts and things and stuff like that. Some of you, I got a feeling in 2024 you're going to get into investing your money because you're ready to literally some of you feel like you're ready to retire and you want to be secure. Some of you, you just want to feel secure period, regardless if you're ready to retire or not. You just want to feel more secure, you want to feel more stable, and you want to be able to enjoy the little luxuries of life and enjoy more out of life, and get more enjoyment out of your money. And so for some of you, you're going to literally look at your money where you may feel like you don't have enough and feel like you're going to start investing, planting seeds, and stashing money away, even if it means hiding it from yourself to some degree, or putting it in places where you can't as easily touch it or mess with it. Like there are certain types of accounts you can't just go in and just take that money and spend it, because there are penalties tax wise for it. um and I feel like some of you, you're aware that you may need to do this in order to keep from touching all your money, so you can save up for your future, to be more secure and enjoy life more. Okay. And now let's see what your obstacles and challenges will be in this, in terms of work, career, and money. And then we'll see what your blessings and luck will be. And then some quick advice with that, and then that'll complete your 2024 reading for the collective. And let's see, you guys, let's see. So obstacles and challenges, and then we'll get into what the blessings and luck will be with the money, career, job, work. Also, like I mentioned earlier, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and comment on one of my videos if you want the chance to win a free email reading. Okay. But make sure you include in your comment that you want to be entered into the drawing, so I can know if you want to be entered into the drawing. Okay. And in a week or two, I will announce who will get the free email reading. Okay. I'm going to start doing that regularly, because I would like to gain your support, but also give back to those who support my channel. So, and I figure that'd be fun. All right. So you can comment on any video on my channel. It doesn't have to necessarily be a tarot. It could be any video. Just make sure you include that you want to be entered into the drawing. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you. All right. So, your obstacle and your challenge here. With the Page of Cups, for me, this is about not hearing something from somewhere or from someone in regards to your work, your career, your money. It's like a lack of communication, but it's not just a lack of communication. And not, hearing back from somebody about something. It's also about you not communicating as well. So though you may experience issues where you feel like others are not responding to you or not communicating well with you in regards to this area of your life with the work, jobs, career, money, or whatever, it's also you. This is why your community card is sideways. There's a need for you to be direct, to be assertive, for you to, I don't know, I'm hearing state your claim. Okay. There's a need for you to speak up if you feel like you are treated unfairly in regards to that raise or that promotion that you feel you've worked hard for or deserve that you're not getting. If you feel like others are taking credit for what it is that you're doing. If you are struggling with how to Like, let's say if you're working on a work project or something, or you feel like others are not cooperating, or you know what I'm saying, or doing their part, you need to speak up about it to your employer, independent contractor. Talk to, the company that is doing the contracts. If you don't feel that's balanced, um, if you're a business owner, okay, or if you have some other type of career, you need to be more vocal with anybody that you do business with, business partners, those that you do collaborations with, those that you do contracts with, employees, you know what I'm saying? And you definitely need to network. You need to network, and you need to connect, and you need to be in harmony with the people that you're working with and working around and working for. There's also a need to know, is what I'm hearing. There's a need to know. So if there's something that you will need to know, but you're not going to know if you wait for somebody to communicate it to you, or if you know what I'm saying? You have to be assertive, speak up, ask questions, inquire about whatever it is that you need to know, because that's what I heard. There's a need to know, and you need to speak up and ask. A closed mouth does not get fed. You got the Hierophant card here going sideways. You're leaning towards, there's a need for you to do the right thing, or there's a need for somebody here to do the right thing. This definitely feels like, though, a need to speak up and be assertive. Because if you look at the image on the card, and I don't know how well you guys can see that. Let me see. I'm trying to look at my other screen to see how well can you see that. I don't know if you can see that well. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Whether you can see it or not, he got two fingers up. You know what I'm saying? He got two fingers up as if he's doing one of these, like, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. That's basically what he's doing on the card. But he's also making an example to others, though. So there is a need to speak up, because not only will you be asserting yourself and getting questions answered, getting the information you need, getting your point across, and also making sure to inquire and request what it is that you need or need to know. But you also will be making a good, positive example to others. And a Hierophant is a positive example to others, is the righteous example to others, showing other people how to do things and how to do things the right way. So that's also a role you will need to take on, is leading by example, having the integrity, the morals, the fortitude, the strength to lead by example. That brings you more justice. That brings you more of what it is you feel you deserved, or what it is you feel you earned. It'll help put you more in your more just, rightly place, is what I am kind of picking up or getting here intuitively. Okay, so let's go into the advice. Your blessings and your luck. So we pointed out the obstacle here is that you need to communicate, you need to speak up. You also need to lead by example, be a positive example to others. Lead by example, that thing, but definitely speak up. Assert yourself, be assertive. Okay. Now let's look into what your actual blessings and luck will be in your career, since we just pointed out what your obstacle is and your challenge is, that could help you get further ahead in your work career and your finances. You may do things the right way. People don't always do that, when it comes to work, career, and finances. Wow. So your luck and your blessing in your career and your work is going to be that with this 3 of Swords here, this card is not always the boo-hoo, sad, heartbroken card for me. For me, depending on how all the other cards look, this is about severing ties, okay? Cutting out things that do not serve you, cutting out the disappointing things or the things that are not performing the way they should, or you know what I'm saying, severing ties that it no longer serves you. Okay, so if it's been weighing heavy on your heart, or it's been disappointing, or just a letdown, or if it's been causing you issues in some form, there's a need for you to restructure, because this is also like a surgery card too. People don't realize that. There's a need to conduct some surgery here in this area of your life, okay? So that you can fix what's out of order or what's not correct in your life. And in a lot of cases, for a lot of you, this is about literally cutting something away that no longer serves you. Now, some of you, at first, you may think, oh God, you know what I'm saying? You may think, oh gosh, this is horrible, blah, blah, blah. And for some of you, it may feel like that, right? For some of you, it may feel like that. But some of you, you were never going to let maybe that job go, or you were never going to make that transition to do something else or whatever. For some of you, it was just a matter of time. And where one door closes, another one opens. It allows you the opportunity to finally move on. You know what I'm saying? To finally move on. To go do what you really want to do, or to go do something you need to do. Some of you literally may actually be retiring though. And this is a severance package because of the severing time. You're leaving. You're finally cutting this off and moving on. You know what I'm saying? You're retiring. So it's going to be different for, the different groups of you in 2024 as to what you're going to experience in terms of your work and your career and finances. For some of you, you're going to get a severance package. Some of you, you're like I said, you're literally retiring. Others of you, you're just cutting this off. It doesn't serve you anymore. Some of you, you're let go, but it's for your higher good. It's for you to move on to that better opportunity. That could also be why this Two of Cups, this offer comes in that turns out to be the better opportunity for you, that works out for you. It's compatible to you. Some of you, you're going to literally start cutting away stuff, meaning trimming the fat. So whatever's draining your money, some of you guys, because you're going to realize that you need to cut some stuff away, because some of you, like I said, you're going to spend a little too much money, and it could put you in a broke area if you're not careful, because you could be indulging too much. And some of you, you're going to realize, I need to do the right thing, because the Hierophant is also here. I need to do the right thing. I need to trim away some of all this spending, get disciplined, or else it's going to hurt later on or soon enough. Yeah, you guys are going to have to be real careful in regards to how you are handling your affairs when it comes to your money, career, and your finances in 2024, mostly, especially for the money. Yeah. Some of you, look like I said, you got six of, now these other cards, I don't, I don't take these cards too heavy. I don't. They're like, it's like extra energy, but I don't feel like this is something that is doomed to play out. I feel like it's more of something that is possible, but it's not guaranteed, because you guys have to remember you have free will. And what we're dealing with when you do tarot readings is the potential energy. This is the potential. Nothing is set in stone. Some of these things, they're warnings. So you can act accordingly and do what will make sense and what will be the right thing. You got Six of Swords in reverse. You have Queen of Swords in reverse. And then you have the Five of Pentacles upright. This is side energy. For some of you, if you play your cards well, meaning if you do the right thing, like I said, and you actually decide to be responsible and disciplined, and like I said, be wise about how you go about spending your money, how you handle your affairs and your work and your jobs and career and stuff like that. You can avoid stagnation. You can avoid you know uh the problems that come with not being able to cut away what is draining you and causing you to go broke. You do not have to struggle financially in 2024 if you make sure to be more lean and more responsible about how you spend your money and manage it. Because what I'm looking at is, if you don't, you're going to find yourself stuck in a rut, not be able to move forward, to better and get out of a rough situation. And it could cause you to not be able to go anywhere either. And some of you, it would also be because you're not cutting away the things you need to cut away, that isn't serving you, or that isn't working out for you, or that is draining you, and that could be the result. This is side energy. It's just a warning. It's pointing this out, that you need to be careful about that. However, if you do find yourself in that position, know that the Five of Pentacles is not a dooming card, because usually the Five of Pentacles, if you ever look at the traditional Five of Pentacles in this imagery, it's usually people who are struggling because they refuse to seek help, and they refuse to ask for help. Instead, they just stay stuck where they are, out in the cold. They won't reach out to anybody. Remember, you got this community card sideways, because some of you guys are not speaking up or connecting with others or reaching out to others. Some of you are not making the connections you're supposed to, or networking the way you're supposed to. Some of you are not in harmony with others. Some of you are not speaking up when you need to. So if anything comes down to there's an issue, or you thinking you might end up in a bad position financially, or however it may be in your work or your career, know that there's always resources, there's always help, there's always assistance, there's always people who can help you out, or people can point you in the right direction, or whatever it may be. There's always advice that you can get and receive, because this is also about, if you don't seek out a financial advisor or someone who's good with money that can help show you how to save your money or invest your money, or be more responsible with it, or how to go about maneuvering, transitioning from one career to another, because you see one career opportunity or one job is not working out, you need to move on to another. Like, it's about maneuvering wisely, smart, and in a smart way, and doing so when you know you need to do so. So what I'm looking at here is, and everything can work out well for you in 2024 with your career, work, money, finances, as long as you make the moves that you need to make and maneuver correctly. That means knowing when to do research, doing your research, knowing when to connect with people, reach out or speak to people about things, be assertive, knowing your worth, requesting things, investing correctly, learning what you need to learn, and being willing to make the moves you need to move, and being willing to be disciplined enough to implement the things you know you need to implement, such as saving money or such as doing whatever it takes to put yourself in a better position, period, when it comes to your work, career, money, and finances. Okay? So, and also understanding that everything is not what it seems. So, if something doesn't work out quite the way you expected, or something unexpected comes up, like you being let go from a job or a contract or whatever, or, you know what I'm saying? Don't automatically assume, oh no, this is the end of everything. No. You should have had your money saved up. Make sure you have emergency money saved up. And if you don't have it, look for resources for help and stuff while you maneuver into your next job or career, which is actually going to be the right one with that Two of Cups. Okay? That's actually going to yield you what it is that you really want, and be a much better experience, and you getting what it is you feel you really should be gaining when it comes to your work and your career and your finances. A happy occasion. Okay. I was trying to see, did I miss anything? So let's go into the advice real quick for that. For your work, career, money, finances in 2024. What are cards to fall out for that? You got look for a sign. Timing is everything, You got big happy changes. That's for sure. And I said perfect timing. I didn't even see this, but I knew perfect timing, and timing was everything. You have a yes on something. I will clarify that because I don't like just a blank yes. Some of you may already had a question and that just answered it, but let's do the clarification on that. But for those of you who are planning on retiring and whatnot, yeah, that looks good for you. It looks real good for you. But still, make sure you do your due diligence, and you saved up properly, you allocated your funds right, you invested right and everything, because you can have a great retirement and live swell, live good. Because for some of you, this is about you going to retire in 2024, and you're starting to plan for your retirement in 2024 for however far down the line you're expecting to retire. Some of you may expect to retire in a few years. Some of you within 5 to 7 years. Some of you within 10 years. Some of you 15 years, 20, however long. But some of you expect to retire in 2024. Or are retiring in 2024. Some of you will be prepared. Some of you know you need to prepare. Okay, but let's see what this yes. What is this yes? So, all these sideways cards. So, you guys, this yes is on the potential to change your look and the potential to receive something that has some sort of value to it, whether it be money or, like I said, a job opportunity, a career opportunity, a contract. That's what this yes is. But it's all about the potential. It's about where you take it. That's why they're sideways. It's all about the effort you put into it and what you do. The potential is definitely there to receive those things. Okay, so let's get the rest of your career, money, and job advice for 2024. And then that will conclude the 2024 readings. And remember, tarot readings, it presents the potential energy. Anything you see, if you don't like it, you have free will. All you got to do is be proactive and do some things. You know what I'm saying? And you could, possibly change potential outcomes. Now, if something still happened, even though you feel like you were proactive, it's because it was meant to happen. And there's something you're supposed to learn and gain from it. That's where destiny comes in. Okay? Nothing goes without being necessary. Okay? You got the Queen of Cups here. Okay. I normally do not read this particular angel deck. I don't particularly read these cards in reverse, but I feel like for some reason that Queen of Cups coming out in reverse, I feel intuitively like we need to pay attention to that. Even though the advice is going to be read in the upright, I still feel like we need to pay attention to that energy. Intuitively, I feel that very strongly. Be careful of being out of touch with feelings and emotions, okay, on your end and on the end of others, because this is where your lack of harmony or not being able to know how to traverse networking with people, and also how to approach people in your work and career field or on the job. Like if you need to speak with a manager or a boss, or if, like I said, you're a contractor and you need to talk with whoever is contracting you and this and that and other, or whatever it is, or there's a certain level of social intelligence and approach you need to have to get what it is that you want. Sometimes some people really succeed in their career and their work and money because they know how to really gauge people. They can read the room. They can read people in terms of, they can tell when it's a good time to ask for that raise or promotion. They can tell when it's a bad time to ask for it. They can tell when, you know, they know, hey, they need to maybe go golfing with their boss or something. You know what I'm saying? Or go to that charity event or whatever to make that one business connection or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people know how to get on people's good side and also how to appeal to others and present themselves in a appealing manner to be considered as a real potential candidate to get a raise or a promotion or whatever. It's not always about the work you do. It's also about, they say, who you know and who's on your side and who, you're in good favor with. Now, of course, you should be in good favor with God, the divine creator, and all that, right? Always be in good favor with God or divine creator, whatever you believe in. I believe in God. But because God will definitely put that favor over you. However, you still have to do your part. You still have to do your part and make sure you know how to assert yourself with others. And sometimes asserting yourself with others is also knowing how to get on people's good side to get what it is that you want. Now, some of y'all may have people at your job, you call them suck-ups and everything, you know what I'm saying? And you feel betrayed by them, or you feel like they be playing everybody else, but they're actively trying to pursue and get what it is that they want. And some of them most certainly will, because they're not afraid to connect with other people, you know what I'm saying, in a way that will help them get what it is that they want. Now, I ain't saying don't do anything crazy like sleep with somebody. Don't do that. You have people out here doing crazy stuff like that to get promotions, raises, and elevated in their careers and this and other. I don't promote any of that. But what I am saying is, if you know that your boss likes green apples or candy, it can't hurt but to, you know, bring them an apple or something as a gift or a token or something, or leave them a candy gift basket or something because you know they love candy or something. You know, it'll make you stand out. Or if you know they're all about a certain organization or charity, it couldn't hurt but to volunteer at that organization or charity, or to volunteer to do something as an extracurricular activity in terms of at work or something, like the food or can drive around Christmas or Thanksgiving, because the boss may see you and be like, oh no, that's a employee with good character. That might make you stand out and get the raise or promotion you wanted, or help you get the contract, or potential business partner that you want in your field. You know what I'm saying? You got the King of Cups again. So yeah, I wasn't wrong about this. The Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, not only are they intuitive and discerning, they trust their gut, and they're in tune and connected to their feelings and emotions, but they, in the upright, they also know how to connect and appeal to other people and their feelings and emotions. Okay? They could see somebody's having a bad day and literally, you know, crack a joke with that person, and bam, they're in a better mood. And if it's a key player in the workspace, you know, that could put the good word in for you, it could be your boss, anybody, you know, that can make all the difference in you getting something that you really want, or being noticed on the job to get that promotion or that raise or whatever. But this is someone who also, if they're a business owner, they know how to, they can go out into the world and network with people. They're not shy, they're not afraid of people, but they also know how to connect with people and appeal to their feelings and their emotions in a positive way, not in a way that's manipulative, but in a positive way. And they're discerning. So they can tell when it's a good opportunity, a good time or mode or whatever. But it's telling you to open your heart and your mind, okay, not only to those around you, but also to the potential and the possibilities. Take trustworthy and heartfelt advice. There go that charity work on here. This is also a card about charity work. Some of y'all may need to get involved with charity work. You never know where you can get a career opportunity from volunteering. I've seen people do it. I've seen people volunteer at places and literally get offered an opportunity. Make sure you care for yourself and others. Trust your intuition. Once again, that's been pointed out. Relationships develop to a new level. This is in regards to your career and your job and work sector of your life. You got the Six of Swords here. That's all about forward motion, being able to get past, moving past obstacles and challenges, to see things smooth out and get better. And it's telling you things are going to look up. Okay, the end of a difficult situation. And some of you, you're actually going to get to take that trip and that vacation you've been wanting to take or needing to take, which could have a positive impact on your emotional and mental well-being and give you the rest that you need. Because some of you guys could also be overworked in 2024 and know that you need a vacation to kind of stabilize yourselves more. You got the transformation card, and you have the compassion card. It's telling you release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. So once again, you may need to, like I said, mediate and be, you know, more compassionate or peaceful when it comes to co-workers, bosses, or whoever, because a part of your success in your career and your workspace is being able to get along with others and being able to appeal to them so that they are open to whatever it is that you're seeking. And with the transformation, you're experiencing enormous change, which will bring you great blessings. You have talked to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. You really can't leave God out of the equation, or the divine, or whatever. Nobody does it all on their own. Some people literally have favor over them. You know, the person that you can't stand, you can't figure out why they keep getting all the promotions and raises and stuff, or why they keep getting favored the job. Maybe it's because they out there praying and stuff, you know. So don't be afraid to pray for the blessings you want. You got study, okay? Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Some of you really do need to either go get training and skills, or another education, or pick up a trade or something to make a transition in your career. Some of you just need to just do your research, so you know who to talk to, whose good side to get on, you know. For those of you who are trying to retire, you may need to do your research so you can know exactly the best way to go about it. For those of you who are really trying to increase their money and they're doing so through investments, or trying to figure out how to make the most of your money, you may need to learn. You need to learn, you know, about money and how to manage it and how to invest it. You have spread the light. Once again, that's about learning and also communicating. And then you have reclaim your art. To me, this card is about going back and revamping your resume. Going back and looking at what talents, skills, trades, attributes that you have, what gifts or talents that you may have that you can apply to your job, work, and career. So that is the career, money, work, job, finance reading for 2024. This has been a very long reading. It's been, what's the thing said? How long it's been? Why can't, oh, yeah, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Well, that was a lot of information. That was a lot. But I will timestamp it and try to make sure that YouTube does chapters of it. And this reading will be up for the whole year and maybe beyond, so that you guys can go back and look at it for reference. But if you like the reading, or if you found it to be a valuable, value to you, please hit the like button, comment. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. If you're already a subscriber and you're just back and you're here watching, I appreciate you a lot. And remember, if you want the chance to win a free reading, email reading, comment, like, and subscribe, and make sure including your comment that you want to be included in the drawing, and check back in a week or two to see if you won the free reading. And I will be continuing to do this. And you can comment on any video on my channel. It does not have to be this one, or it doesn't have to always be tarot or anything like that, because I have different types of videos on my channel now. So I hope you all have a blessed 2024 and beyond. And let me know what you think of the reading. You can give me feedback. You also can come back and let me know if any of this ever comes true, or if it was helpful, as the time goes by. So have a blessed one, and peace. Go ahead and cut that.